But in Colorado, you just have to wait 5 minutes and the weather, no doubt, will change.
It will change, and if it snows a little, and it might accumulate, or it'll rain, and then you start making up names.
Exactly, and yes, exactly. And then
my
and
son
then
said he controls the weather, and that he was going to make it sunny with no wind, and the birds were going to make nests. And I said, well, that's very sweet, and you could be 50% wrong and still be a decent meteorologist.
Oh, well, Oliver could come and be a meteorologist.
He could be the meteorologist. He could tell us that there's sun every day, and we'd love him for it, and then when he's wrong, he could still have a job.
And he's 3 years old, so he'd be adorable. So
he would. We'll have the youngest weatherman.
I think that's great. It would be a good claim to fame.
It would be.
So let's talk a little bit about Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea. You've been in business for almost 6 years now, right?
Almost 6 years, yeah. We right in the heart of Silverthorne at just a quarter mile north of that I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit. So our neighbor is the Silverthorne Pavilion, so if there's tons of town things going on there or fun events, we're right across the river from the outlet stores and the rec center and Rainbow Park, and of course right across the street from the Summit Stage transfer station. I always like to say that your local coffee shops are your community hubs. We're going to know everything that's going on. We're usually right in the middle of the community.
Exactly. You need a recommendation for something. Aside from your favorite coffee and tea beverage, you guys have it covered. Like you said, a good hike, a good walk, something to do. And I think what's so cool is that you and your staff really take coffee very seriously in the most fun of ways.
We really do. There's so much science behind coffee, and I think people are starting to really realize this now. UC Davis has a whole coffee science minor, and they've worked with the Specialty Coffee Association on a lot of things, from sustainability efforts in coffee growing to women and gender equality in the coffee growing regions to hunger, and so many things now are starting to kind of come to light with coffee. And our staff, we really try to make sure are up to date on these things and enjoy them and can talk about them. And then even just like to the littlest bits of trivia, that coffee isn't a bean, it's a seed.
Right.
Things like that. It's fun to talk about, and I think when you care about the product, you're going to deliver a better product.
Well, and I think that really shows in your coffee beverage. I know that every time we come in, I'm always learning something new about like the espresso and the crema on the espresso and how that all works. I'm constantly learning something new from you and your staff.
It's always so fun, and I think that's our role. We're ambassadors for the whole specialty coffee industry, but it's fun. I think that's the fun part, is making one drink for one person at a time and making it for them. It's crafted just for them, and we have such a fun time as a staff.
That's everybody.
And we have more people. Like we have one of my good baristas who went on her little sabbatical back home to upstate New York. She's back for the summer, and she's so fun. We always love to encourage family. We're such a fun family group up here, especially when you live up here.
Right, your friends are your family.
Your friends are your family, absolutely. And so at Red Buffalo, you come in, you become part of our family.
Well, see, and you can easily do this by heading on over to Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea. And I think it's cool too. You guys do beautiful loose leaf teas. I have a whole new appreciation for loose leaf teas because of you.
Well, thank you. I'd like to say loose leaf teas, tea shouldn't be because you don't drink coffee. It should be because you want to and you enjoy it and the taste is wonderful.
Right. Exactly. I totally agree with that. And I think what's also really cool too is that you have your books, you have the book exchange that you do, which I think is really cool. You have your community board.
We have so many things that we do for the community. This past weekend was Town Cleanup Day around the county. So everyone met in their respective towns and did a lot of cleanup work. And so at Silverthorne, we had a bunch of coffee and tea for all the volunteers during Town Cleanup Day. We had the library book sale where we raise over $3,000 a year for the Summit County libraries. And we also have our own cleanup. We've adopted the Blue River Trail right behind our coffee shop, and so we clean up that. Whatever it is, we really try to be involved in the community, know what's going on, and help out. Bike to Work Week is going to be coming up in June soon, so that's something to keep an eye out on.
Okay, good.
A lot of our stuff on our Facebook page is where I post most of our events. So that's /Red Buffalo Cafe. We'll have live music every Saturday.
I was going to say, there's always live music, which is so fun.
Yes.
And it's a nice place to come and if you need to get some work done, or maybe you need a break from your office, or if you work from home and you need just, a change of scenery.
Yes, because we all know it's really hard to get work done at home.
Right.
My house is spotless when I need to get work done at home.
It's true.
Because I will do everything else but that.
So again, where is it that you're located?
We're 358 Blue River Parkway in Silverthorne. So again, that's a quarter mile north of the I-70 Silverthorne interstate exit. We're open 7 days a week, all through mud season. So 6:30 to 5:30 every day of the week.
Okay, and folks, you don't want to miss out on Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea. Erin has a beautiful back patio right on the blue right there. Beautiful flowers. It's just one of my favorite places to go and hang out and enjoy myself. So.
And the fishing's supposedly great right now. I don't know anything about fishing, but
me neither.
Our neighbors, Cutthroat Anglers, will tell you all about it, and you can fish right from our back patio.
There you go, with coffee in hand. I don't know how that works, but
I'm not sure how ambidextrous I could do that. I'm sure someone could.
I was going to say, I bet not us, but somebody
else.
Someone
can accept our challenge.
Exactly. So be sure to check out Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea in Silverthorne and, make your mark in the community. Come check it out. We'll be right back with more Summit Sunrise right after this.